Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, if you can have a seat, ma'am, and you're gonna have to pull up close to that microphone so we can hear you loud and clear. Is your last name Banas?
Yes, ma'am.
And is Jessica Jessica?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go ahead, your witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Banas, I am going to take you back to October 19th, 2023. Do you recall that day? Yes, ma'am. Were you living on 15810 Beach Daily in Taylor, Michigan, 48180?
Yes.
And that was trailer 366?
Yes.
And that's County of Wayne?
I think so, yeah.
And were you at home on that day?
Yes.
And did something significant happen on that day that brings you to court today?
Raymond Willis kicked in my door.
So you said the name Raymond Willis. Who is that?
Right there.
Record should reflect.
Oh,
No, it's okay. She's raised her right hand and is pointing at the defendant. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate that. And who is Raymond Willis to you?
He's the father of my last child.
Your last child? How old is your child?
1.
And so on that day, how did you make contact with Raymond Willis? So I'll rephrase that question. What were you doing on that day?
I was sitting at my table in the dining room,
And what
talking with Kayla, and I hear a big noise. So I get up, and it's Raymond. He kicked in my door.
So let me stop you there. You said you were with somebody named Kayla. Can you tell us?
Sorry,
their
I
full
know
name?
her by Kayla.
There's no need to be sorry. I will ask the
Mila.
questions. Can you say her full name?
Mila Miller.
And who is she to you?
She was a friend.
And was she with you, you said at the dining table that day?
Yes.
Did you two live together?
At the moment, at that specific time.
About how long was she living there with you?
A couple weeks, maybe a week.
And is this trailer a home that you own?
Yes,
Did you own it? Did you lease it?
I was renting.
Were you the sole person on the
Yes.
lease agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
And you said Raymond kicked in your door. Could you describe exactly what happened?
Well, we were sitting at the table and we heard a big, really big noise. So we got up and all of a sudden he comes running in screaming. And he went for Kayla and got her into the corner,
When you say corner, what do you mean?
into the wash and dryer room.
And what did you observe happen there?
I didn't actually see it because I was on the other side of the wall.
You said he said he made a really big noise, comes running in. Was he actually physically running, or what was he doing exactly?
Walking really fast.
Was he saying anything in this time?
He was, but I don't recall what he was saying.
Was he yelling, or was he talking
He was
normally?
yelling.
What was his demeanor like?
Angry.
And what happened when you saw him, as you said, corner her?
I just seen him corner her, that's all I seen.
Was he getting close to her?
He was close to her, yes.
And what happened next?
I repeatedly kept telling him to leave. And after that, he came to me and got in my face, and I told him to leave again, and he left.
When you say got in your face, what do you mean exactly? Was he saying something to you?
Yes.
What was he saying?
I don't recall what he said that day, but he got in my face as well.
Was he yelling at you?
Sort of, yes.
And did you invite him over that day?
No,
Did you know he was coming?
I had no idea.
To your knowledge, did he ever have a key to your trailer?
No,
Did he ever live there?
at one point, yes.
When?
When we were dating,
How long before that? Or how long prior was that?
maybe a month.
How long had he been living there?
A couple months.
And so after you said he got in your face, what happened next?
He left.
Did you see him leave in a car?
I seen the car that yes, he left in a car.
And did you notice anything else significant that happened with Kayla Miller?
No, I did not.
Did you speak to police that day?
Yes.
Did you write a statement?
Yes, I did.
I have nothing further for this witness, Your Honor.
Cross.
You indicated Mr. Willis had been over at that location prior to October 19th.
Yes.
And you dated for how long?
A couple months.
And was there a time when you actually broke up or stopped dating or,
Yes.
and was he ever told not to come to that address?
By me, yes.
You did tell him that. Okay, was there anybody else in the trailer at the time besides you and Ms. Miller?
No, it was just us.
I have no further questions.
Anything?
Yes, Your Honor, just briefly. You said it was just you and Ms. Miller in the residence?
Yes.
Were there children?
I don't think I had my children at that time.
Do you recall or no? Is it possible you just don't recall?
I don't.
And you said your child with him was 1 or is 1 now, correct?
Yes.
Were you pregnant at that time?
I think I was like 7 weeks at the time.
And this was his Mr. Willis's child.
Yes.
Was he aware that you were pregnant?
Yes.
And I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Anything, nothing? All right, can the witness be excused?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Ms. Banas, you're excused. People have any further witnesses?
No further questions, Your Honor.
Defense?
Now, if I could just have a moment to speak with my client.
Okay.
We take a pause.
Yeah, we'll take a brief recess. We'll get going on Raymond's.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, Officer Ziegler. Who do we have first?
It's Mr. Spears, Your Honor.
All right, this is 252632. The People versus Mark Spears.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jeffrey Fant on behalf of Mr. Spears. Wait for more reading, stand mute.
All right, I'll enter a not guilty plea on Mr. Spears' behalf. Mr. Spears, did you go over your constitutional rights with your attorney that are outlined on this advice of rights form? I'm sorry, what's that?
Maybe 20 minutes ago.
All right, did you understand your rights?
Yes, I did.
And did you give Mr. Fanto, your lawyer, permission to sign your name on that form?
Yes, that's right.
All right, I've entered a not guilty plea for purposes of arraignment. I've signed the order granting discovery, and Mr. Fanto, the request for a court-appointed attorney is one of the ones I need the second page to. It's blank, my signature spot. So I'll sign that for request for court-appointed attorney as well. As to bond, Mr. Fanto.
Judge, last history is 2008, no holds, request personal bond.
Yeah, he has $1,000 personal bond. Sir, your bond conditions are as follows. You're to appear in court as directed. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number.
So, ma'am,
And
I was wondering if you could dismiss the charges.
I'm sorry, sir, can you please talk louder? I'm having a really hard time hearing you.
I was wondering if you could dismiss the charges today because there was some.
I can't, look, I can't, that today, there has to be a motion or some other information in front of me for me to do that. But I'm giving you a personal bond with no conditions, other than appearing in court, letting us know if you change your address, and not to commit any crimes. And you have a personal bond.
Personal bond, what does that mean now?
You don't have to post any money. You'll be let out today unless someone else wants you.
Yeah, no hold.
Yeah, no whole history.
I can make the motion to dismiss at the next hearing.
Yeah, or you could talk to your attorney. Listen, you have a good lawyer. He's requested discovery. I signed something so that he can get the police reports so that he can review the case. So you have to give him a chance to do that.
He's very, very knowledgeable. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Mr. Vaughn, Your Honor.
Unless you're ready to make a motion right now.
No, you're.
Okay, so I'm here. I'm waiting for it.
Come on up here to the door.
All right, this is 252630 and 252631, the People versus James Vaughn.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jeffrey Fant on behalf of Mr. Vaughn, wait for more reading, stand mute.
Okay. These are all new tickets also from that same date?
He has one, that is a warrant, Judge. He owes 316 on a double king. We'd ask the warrant be recalled. And I just like that to be kept with this.
All right, so we'll recall the warrant on the civil infraction. Sir, did you go over your constitutional rights with your attorney that are outlined on this advice of rights form?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
And did you give your attorney permission to sign your name on that form?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, I'll enter a not guilty plea for purposes of arraignment. I've signed the order granting discovery. I've also signed the order so that you'll have counsel present, an attorney at your next hearing.
There's no history, his only holds are traffic, request of personal bond. Did you have the back on that form?
I do,
Oh,
yeah.
Here, let me give you one for the other one.
All right, thank you. Oh, did you send that file down, Officer Kemp, the one I just did? No. All right, because this needs to go in there as well. Okay, sir, on both of these cases, you have $1,000 personal bond. That means you don't have to post any money, okay?
Okay.
These are your bond conditions. You're to appear in court as directed. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number. You understand those conditions?
I do, ma'am. Can I ask a few questions?
I'm sorry, what's that, sir?
I'm asking, I just ask a few questions so I can understand.
Okay, you can, but I want you to understand, Mr. Vaughn, you have an attorney. And if you ask me questions on the record or you say something that could implicate yourself, it can be used against you. So
no.
I want you.
No, it wasn't about that or anything. I just wanted to make sure because I gave him my change of address and I also gave him my phone number. So I just want to make sure you guys had it.
All right, are you on West Point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep, I have your new address and I'll make sure that the file's noted. Mr. Fanto, your attorney collected all that information and I will make sure that there are notes in the file so the clerks know where to send notice, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right, anything else?
That'd be for Your Honor, thank you.
All right, sir, you're all set. We'll send you notice your next court date.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hang on a minute. Last one is Mr. Jagger, Your Honor.
All right, this is 2514 5-3 FT to people versus Ian Michael Yeager.
Jagger, Your Honor. Jeffrey Fant on behalf of Mr. Jagger.
Jagger.
Waive formal reading, stand mute, request warrant be recalled.
All right. Sir, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say in court can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney, and you have a right to have that attorney present during any future questioning and any future court hearings. In the event you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you, as Mr. Fanto was appointed to represent you today. And I've signed the request for a court-appointed attorney to ensure you have counsel at your next hearing date. You have 2 dates within the next 21 days, sir. The first is your probable cause conference, and that is set to occur on September 15th of 2025 at the 23rd District Court. You can appear at that via Zoom. Following that, you will have a preliminary examination. That exam will be in person at the 23rd District Court on September 22nd of 2025, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Now, as to bond, Mr. Fanto.
Judge, Mr. Jagger had missed a preliminary exam. He was ill. His mother had called that day requesting an adjournment. Judge Salamone was here that day, and he refused his attorney's request for an adjournment and issued a warrant.
Yeah, and then he never came back. He didn't come back in does he also, is your mom also sick when you missed court in Dearborn, Washtenaw County, Livonia, Westland, Canton Township, and Allen Park? You got warrants all over. You have warrants all over. You failed to appear. You had the benefit of having a personal bond on a felony case. The case is fleeing and eluding. These are just allegations, but just the charge in and of itself leads me to believe that you potentially a flight risk. And then you don't show up for court, and then you have bench warrants out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 courts, and they're not all traffic. So personal bonds not appropriate. He has a $15,000 cash bond with a 10% provision with the GPS tether.
Mark file medical check. Thank you.
Sir, you're to appear in court as directed. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number. Sir, you cannot consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You may be subject to testing on demand. And again, you have a GPS tether. We'll ensure you get to court next time, Mr. Jagger.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Upstairs here, stand and raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, sir, have a seat there and get up close to that microphone. Your witness counsel.
Mr. Willis, you're present in court and heard Ms. Miller testify, correct?
Yes.
And also Ms. Bass, correct?
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, and you're aware that we're talking about an incident that happened on October 19th of 2023 at 15810 Beach Daily, correct?
Yes.
Were you inside that location?
Yes.
When you were inside that location, what was the purpose that you were inside?
To make sure they weren't doing drugs.
When you say they weren't doing drugs, could you state who you're referring to?
My child's mothers, both of them.
And that would be who?
Mr. Banas and Milagro Miller.
And when you went in there to make sure that they weren't doing drugs, did you come in contact with Ms. Miller?
Yes.
And where inside the place did you come in contact with her at?
By the back door near the washer and dryer.
And did you have a conversation with her at that time?
Slightly. It wasn't much of a conversation. I was just warning her not to do drugs while she was pregnant.
You just told her not to do drugs while she was pregnant? And what happened, if anything?
She didn't say nothing, do nothing. I just went back and I picked up a speaker and asked Jessica if I could have it. She said no, and I threw it back and left out the door.
When you threw it back, did you throw it at anybody or
No, I threw it in the corner of the wall.
at any time, did you push out, Ms. Miller?
Yeah,
When was that?
while she was by the washer and dryer in the corner.
How did that occur?
I walked up to her and said, don't do drugs while you're pregnant. I didn't get any calls.
Let the record reflect, you just pushed your hand out a couple,
Not yet. It was-
Can you show me again?
If I could demonstrate on somebody.
Yeah,
it'd be
step.
easy.
Well, I can't necessarily have you demonstrate on someone, but I mean, unless you want to be,
I have no problem walking up.
all
there.
right, so
See what happens
we'll
there.
see.
All right,
This
so
don't knock me down.
I'm just kind of walk around like I was literally walking around the door. So I went around, but it was actually the left side. I walked up to her and I was like, so you're doing drugs while you're pregnant?
All right, so the record should indicate he's walked up to the window or to the window, walked up to the, Mr. Gazicki, and with one hand, he lightly pressed his hand in Mr. Gazicki's shoulder, chest area. Is that
Oh, it was in the
accurate?
shoulder, there was no pain or nothing like that, it was just like more or less.
You
just
can't
a-
testify, Mr.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gazicki.
Sorry, that was
all right.
a little slip.
Yeah, all right, go ahead.
Okay, and then after that happened, or after that occurred, what happened?
After I pushed her?
After that was, you call that a push, what you just
Well,
did?
no, that's what I've been getting this whole time.
That's what everybody's been telling me, okay. After that incident happened where you touched her shoulder or whatever, what happened next?
I looked at Jessica, I picked up a speaker and asked her if I could have it. She said no, and I threw it back and left out the door.
You went out the door? I have no further questions.
Cross.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Willis, actually, give me one moment. Always forgetting something when I go. So, you said you were at 15810 Beach Daily on October 19th, 2023, correct?
Yes.
And to your knowledge, is that Miss Jessica Banas's home?
Yes.
And were you living there at the time?
No.
And when you went there that day, did you tell anybody that you were going there?
Yes.
Who did you tell?
So Michael Parmenter and Tara Parmenter.
Did you tell Jessica Banas or
No.
Milagro Miller?
No.
And so when you got there, you opened the door and walked in, right?
Yes.
Did you knock?
Yeah.
Were you yelling outside? Were you saying anything outside?
No.
Did anybody let you in?
No.
And then when you went in and you saw Miss Miller, you had indicated that you touched her shoulder.
Yes.
And would you say that she asked you to do that?
No.
Would you say that you did that possibly against her will?
I did it for my child.
Did your child tell you to touch her?
Well, if she's pregnant, she's doing drugs. I'm gonna try to stop that.
Okay.
Did you observe her doing drugs that day?
I was told that. And I've known she's done drugs.
Well, did you observe her that day?
No, I did not. I also found drugs in there, so.
I'm sorry, could you say it?
I found drugs in the trailer before. That are mine. So,
And, did you talk to her about money that day?
no,
You didn't mention like $200.
that was months before that. I gave her $200 so she can live at somebody else's house. At Michael and Tara's house.
And then, you said you went back and you saw a speaker and you wanted to,
Yeah, that was after everything occurred.
why'd you pick up the speaker?
I don't know, just a spur of the moment thing.
Where did you throw it?
In the corner.
How, was that near anybody?
No,
Did you say anything else to Jessica Banas that day?
I left.
And did you have a key to that home?
No.
And then you said your child, you didn't get your child. Did you know that Miss Miller was pregnant?
Yes.
Did I ask that already? I apologize if I did.
Yes,
Yeah, you previously asked him.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I don't know if he testified to it or the other witness did. You can go ahead. Did you know she was pregnant?
Yes.
And that's all I have, Your Honor.
Any redirect based on that, Mr.
No, Your
Gazeki?
Honor.
Can this witness be excused?
Defense rest.
All right, sir, you can go ahead and go back to the table. We're gonna take just a minute, Mr. Gazeki. Miss
All right, let's talk about that. This hearing had a little bit of everything. Testimony, some unusual explanations, and a judge who kept the whole show running with steady hands. Hannah Victoria Y. Shackelford presided with her trademark mix of patience and firmness. She listened closely, made sure the record was clear, and stepped in when questions or demonstrations got a little too vague. When Mr. Willis attempted to illustrate his version of events by pressing on someone's shoulder in the courtroom, Judge Shackelford let it play out, but quickly reined in the commentary. That's a delicate balance, giving a defendant room to explain without letting the courtroom drift into theatrics, and she managed it with calm authority. The testimony from Jessica Banas was steady and clear. She walked through the events of October 19th, 2023, sticking to what she remembered, even when pressed on details she couldn't quite recall. No exaggerations, no dramatics, just straightforward answers. She described hearing the door kicked in, witnessing her friend being cornered, and ultimately confronting Mr. Willis. Her demeanor seemed honest, if a little worn down by the retelling, which is understandable in that setting. On the other side, when Mr. Willis took the stand, things shifted. His explanation for entering the trailer, to make sure they weren't doing drugs, was delivered with conviction, but it also raised eyebrows. That's not exactly a legal pass to enter someone else's home uninvited. And while he downplayed his contact with Ms. Miller as more of a gentle warning than anything else, his demonstration made it look a bit more than casual. His story about picking up and tossing a speaker back into the corner came across as one of those details that probably didn't help his case. The attorneys kept things moving at a brisk pace. The prosecutor's cross-examination pressed Willis on the inconsistencies in his testimony, particularly the lack of evidence that Ms. Miller was actually doing anything that day beyond sitting at a table. The defense, for their part, tried to frame his actions as protective and minimal, but the "I did it for my child" line didn't quite land. It's the kind of explanation that feels heartfelt to the speaker, but doesn't carry much legal weight in a courtroom. The overall atmosphere was measured, tense at points, but not explosive. You could sense the underlying emotions, especially with the family dynamics involved, but the courtroom never lost its structure. Judge Shackelford was clear in her rulings, patient when questions wandered, and firm when answers strayed too far. The hearing wrapped in an orderly way, but not without leaving a few memorable exchanges, particularly Willis's unique justification for barging in uninvited. Time to break this one down. The judge maintained control with fairness, the witnesses stayed on track, and the defendant gave the court, and us, some moments that were as puzzling as they were telling. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read everyone.